Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in this video, I'll be showing you the Etude House Tsum Tsum collection. So this is a collaboration with Disney, and Etude House has released all this wonderful product in this collection, and I had to get probably majority of it. So I have basically the face balm, the lip tint, the blusher, the puff, and also the powder as well. If you can hear rain, I'm really sorry. The weather is like so horrible right now, so just ignore the rain. Hopefully my background music will just like cover the background noise, but fingers crossed. So let's get started. First product would be the Etude House Jelly Food Blur Balm, and I got mine in the shade Amber, which is this chipmunk here. It actually comes in 4 different shades. Amber is the darkest one, and then the one below that is Sand. So I believe that I'm actually Sand rather than Amber, but I decided to give it a try because you never know with Korean beauty product, you know, what is the darkest shade like. So but again, it sort of matched my skin, which is actually pretty good, but it does look a little bit tan on me, so I feel like this color will be perfect for me in the summer. They also have 3 more colors, which is more of like the correcting shade, where it's like, you know, the green, the peachy, and I think like the purple one as well. So that's the correcting version. So altogether in this particular collection or category, it has like 7 different shades, so 4 skin shades and 3 correcting shades. With the packaging, it is obviously very adorable, and when you open it up, it comes with the puff. I just wish that with this particular puff, to make things way more cuter, is to have the same type of packaging of puff correspondence to the packaging. So for example, for this, the puff would be like chipmunk. Like, wouldn't that be adorable? Like, I think that would just be really cute. And one thing I like about this is that it has this lock silk thingy that goes under, like on top of the puff, to like prevent the puff from coming out, but also to actually, it's like a removable seal to open up into the balm. Basically with this particular balm, it's supposed to give you like a matte finish, and obviously it's supposed to feel very balmy on your face and like jelly like texture when you put it on. Not sure what's the difference between balm and cushion, but when I put this on, it just feels like probably like a foundation for me, but a little bit more of like the tacky side. The coverage is actually pretty nice. Like, I was actually really surprised when I first put this on. I did notice that it didn't cover a lot of my pores because I tried this on without primer, so I would definitely recommend using primer and then use this balm. The other thing I also noticed that it does crease around, especially the smile line area and the under eye area, so I definitely recommend to set this. This balm, I feel like, is more so for those who want like a really natural look, a very light coverage, and like a daily basis makeup, like a no makeup face. I feel like this balm will be great because it gives you like a your skin but better look, if that makes sense. So yeah, I like this balm, but I feel like this is definitely not long lasting at all. And when you actually use the balm, it only comes out a little bit at a time, which I think it has a really good control, because I've tried a similar balm before, can't remember what brand, and like so much liquid came out when I do like a little gentle push. But with this one, like even if you push it really hard, a lot of the balm actually doesn't come up from the mesh, which I think is actually really great. On to the cookie blusher. So it comes in 5 different shades, and the packaging, they are all super adorable. So 5 different Tsum Tsum characters, and in this collection it has 3 warm shades and 2 cool shades. I've never tried Etude House cookie blusher before, but I know that it has been out for a very long time, and apparently it's one of their most popular products as well, due to the pigmentation and the beautiful shades that they have as well. And not only that, it's actually really affordable, so I was really glad to actually get this vibe, to actually finally give this a try. Now obviously the packaging is like much more like a rounded packaging. It is actually really like, and then when you open it up, it have this really cute like puff here, but to be honest, I don't like using this as an application because it applies very unevenly. So as you can see, if I do like a puff like this, it gives me like a little middle gap here. So when I apply this, there is like a bit of a hit and miss when I actually apply this on my face. So I would definitely use like a powder brush rather than using this puff. I mean, by all means, like if you use this for travel, I mean, this is quite handy to have it in the you know, in the blush packaging as well, but for me I probably wouldn't use this, but it is actually pretty soft. So let's start with the shade OR201, and this one is called Apricot Peach Mousse, and this one is a beautiful orange peachy shade for me, and I find this look very natural. It's definitely quite dark on me as well. Like, I was very surprised with how pigmented it is, so I may have put a little bit too much during my swatches, but I wanted to show you guys because when you take photos for swatches, it's really hard to tell unless you put a little bit, so be mindful of that, by the way, okay guys, when you do see the swatches. I usually don't put a lot, but I just had to for the pictures. Second shade would be OR204, so another orange shade, and this one is called Peach Vanilla Cream, and this one I actually prefer this one over OR201 because this is much more natural looking, and for me I call this more like a apricot peach shade, so it's definitely very beautiful, gives you like a very sweet finish as well. Third one is the only pink shade in this collection, and this one is PK002 Grapefruit Jelly, and oh my god guys, like this is like Barbie pink, okay? So like definitely be very careful when you apply this because it is so pink, but I mean again, it is beautiful if you like very pink blush, but for me I always get like very flush face anyway, so this pink just like was a bit overwhelming on my face, but it is beautiful. Fourth one is a purple shade, and this is PP502, and this is a lavender lemon macaron. This one probably would be my least favorite because it is leaning towards the cool shade, but it's also too pale and light on me. Like, it just looks very artificial. Like, I don't often use a purple blush, so this one, when I put this on, I was like, okay, it's a little bit too cool, it's a little bit too light, it just looks really pale on me. It just makes my whole face just look very uneven, but you can see that lavender purple coming out on my face when I do apply this, but it's a no-no for me. But if you guys like purple and you like something cool tone, maybe this will suit you, but for me, doesn't suit me. But let me know what you guys think down below after seeing my swatches. Last but not least is a red shade, and this one is RD301 Red Grapefruit Pudding, and this one leans towards much more of like a orange tone red rather than a red undertone red, which I honestly don't mind, because if I have to choose between an orange blush or a red blush, I would definitely choose an orange blush, just because I'm starting to like more of that, and obviously I'm wearing it right now on my face as well, and I really like the vibe of it, you know, like it is actually very beautiful. So yeah, pretty dark, like pigmented, so definitely don't put too much. Like, this one is so obvious because I've put so much to show you guys how obvious like what the color is like, but yeah, I do like this particular shade as well. So if I have to choose which one I like, I would definitely choose OR204 and RD301 from this category. We also have this Etude House Zero Sebum Drying Powder in #1 Donut Dark, and they also have #2 Olaf as well, but I decided to get a Donut Dark one because I'm a bit biased towards Donut Dark. I have tried a Zero Sebum Drying Powder before, and they are great, you know, because they are translucent, they do set really nicely on your face as well. So if you do get the bump, I would definitely recommend this powder to set around the smile line and the crease area as well, so that, you know, it will just make your makeup last longer. I still haven't tried this one because I still have other powder to, you know, try in my collection. And then we have the lip tint here, and these are the Etude House Tsum Tsum Jelly Mousse Tint. If you guys haven't watched my full review and swatches, I'll put it up here for you guys to check out. I'm not gonna go too much details into this, but basically this is a jelly mixture tint with a mousse, so you get that mousse texture feeling on your face, but not on your face, on your lips, and then you get that jelly cooling effect on your lips as well when you apply. Again, this tint is beautiful. I love the color ranges, come in 5 different colors. The longevity surprisingly was actually pretty long, which I was really surprised. At the moment I'm wearing 2 shades on my lips, so I just did a little bit of a combo. So I first applied PK001 over my lips, and then I applied the darker shade in this collection, RD302, onto the middle part of my lip to give me that gradient effect. But again, I super love this particular products, but the only downside is that the applicator is a little bit teeny too short, which means that when you apply it, you know, it is most likely that it will just go onto the packaging, as you can see, because, you know, depending how you apply it might get a little bit messy. But if you put that aside, this is actually a great product. Last but not least, I have a couple of like, I would say, tools or accessories. So the first one would be the 3-in-1 face blush, and this one I'll open it up to show you guys. I actually haven't used it yet, but look at that. It's so cute. Like, oh, it's so beautiful that I just want to use it. But again, it's actually quite small, but I guess it's good for travel. But this actually feels really nice on the face. But yeah, this is obviously a 3-in-1, so I guess you can use it as a blush, powder, or bronzer. The last one is this cushion puff, which is chip and dale. I mean, look at how cute the packaging is. So you see what I mean, guys? Like, if they have puff like this, they should put it in this balm here, because like, how cute would that be, right? But I mean, this puff wasn't too expensive anyway, but yeah, I just have to get it because I do love having puff in my collection, you know, for products here and there. But yeah, so those are the products I got from the Etude House Tsum Tsum collection. I hope you guys enjoyed the individual reviews of all of the products as well. If you have any more questions in regards of any of these products, definitely put it down below. But yeah, I definitely think that this is probably the most cutest like collection that Etude House has ever released. Like, they put so much thought into the packaging, but also the product. They are actually all pretty decent as well, which I'm actually really surprised. And the price wasn't too expensive as well, so I'll put in the comment box below where I got all these products from. But yeah, do check them out and let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye guys.